All right, welcome back to Good Day. We're talking with Dr. Shel Kaiser and Andy Martin about ways to love your community this season of love, of course, a week out from Valentine's Day. Dr. Kaiser, give us a little insight into what folks can do around the region now to maybe give back to their community in a form of love, I guess you could say.
One of the best ways to love your community is to help to support some of the families in the community who have been marked by sexual abuse and sexual assault. The Lily Pad is the organization in the community that helps out families who have been harmed by this particular crime. And they have a fundraiser this Saturday at the Deerfield Windsor Upper Campus. At 9 o'clock in the morning, you can come and watch men who are going to be walking a mile in her shoes. So shoes like this, folks, and not only will you see some of the gentlemen like Andy Martin here in the community who are going to be walking a mile to raise money for the Lily Pad, but also Chris Neisinger, who's going to be walking a mile in those shoes. So you'll get a chance to see that firsthand.
Yeah, a lot of folks getting out and doing something. It's just kind of a loose, fun time. Getting out and enjoying it, and all for a good cause. And also this Valentine's Day, you guys have something kind of different, eclectic, I guess we could call it, going on at the Lily Pad. Tell folks what they can do to put a smile on a child's face this Valentine's Day.
There's a number of different things that are going on at the Lily Pad. Not only do we have the Walk a Mile, not only do we have some different activities that we have going on at the Lily Pad so that we can have some activities for the children, but we have always have collections that we're doing to give toys to children, as well as to help some of the children who are in need with our child advocacy programming, as well as with our child sexual victimization programming. I would definitely recommend that you get online. We have a Facebook page for Lily Pad. You could also give a call to the Lily Pad office at 435-0074, and you can look that up and find out all the information that you want to know about the Lily Pad so that you can find out how you can give, and also hopefully come and cheer on our guys who are going to be walking a mile in her shoes.
Okay. Well, Andy, best of luck in that as we get into Saturday. Of course, I think everybody needs luck walking in those big high heels. Somebody who doesn't need that luck walking in those high heels is Kelly. Kelly, on over to you. All right, welcome back to Good Day. Back talking with Dr. Shel Kaiser and Andy Martin about things you can do in your community during this Valentine's Day time season. Dr. Kaiser, I was looking online, and I believe the Lily Pad has something going on, especially for Valentine's Day, right?
Well, the Valentine's Day thing, I think, is very specifically for the CASA program, which is probably what you found out online. And CASA is our specific to children's advocacy. So that's a program that is very focused on serving the needs of children who have been physically abused, sexually abused, neglected. I believe every one of the children that are in this community actually have a CASA volunteer that serves their purpose and helps to be with them so that they feel like they have a continuity person to go to. Right. Those folks are all there to assist with doing some different things to help to make that child's life special in a variety of different ways. So Valentine's Day is one of the different ways that we have some special things going on from our CASA volunteers, but we also have a variety of other things, which is, again, something that you're going to find a lot of information about on our Facebook page and online to look up the Lily Pad so that you can find out some of the variety of different ways that you can volunteer, not just at the Walk a Mile in her shoes, not just for the Valentine's Day programming for CASA, but for the things that we have going on throughout the course of the year.
Right, and folks, of course, like to donate to the Lily Pad and the like. Let's say folks maybe they're out of town, they can't make Walk a Mile in her shoes. What's a good way to do so? How do they do that?
We have a link on our website so that people can make donations that way. They can also mail donations into the Lily Pad. If you know somebody who's walking a mile in her shoes, if you want to sponsor Chris Neisinger, for example, or if you want to sponsor Andy Martin, there are ways that you can get monies to Chris and to Andy so that you can just mail them to these individuals, and they will make your check payable to the Lily Pad. They will get those funds to the Lily Pad, and 100% of the funds that we get in any fundraiser goes specifically directly to support the children who are in need, the families who are in need. It goes to support the entire program of the Lily Pad. So it's not for any other purposes except for that.
Right. And speaking of the need for the Lily Pad and the services there, is that still a large need that we're seeing, unfortunately, here in our community?
We have a huge need in our community, and when we've had all these changes in the economy, one of the major changes that happened is that a lot of federal funding and state funding kind of fell to the the wayside because those funds could not be released. So we have so many families that need to be served because we serve greater than 30 counties in Southwest Georgia. So because we have so many families that need to be served and because we have so much need, we absolutely have to have more funds from the community and as much support as we can get so that we can be there to serve you, to serve your family, and to serve the children of this community who are our most vulnerable members.
Okay, well, this time of year, of course, the time of love, and of course you want to be doing this any time of the year, not just specifically Valentine's Day, but anytime you can give back to your community in this way. Certainly a good way to do that. Walk a mile in her shoes Saturday, Upper Campus, Deerfield, Windsor. What time does it start?
At the track at 9 a.m., so we hope to see you there to come cheer on the guys.
Okay, well, we're hoping to get the rain out of our system today, and I think we're already doing that.